Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. So recently I did a 2026 themed puzzle by James Cott, welcoming us to the new year. Now I've got one by Ollie Marr, two of our reg constructors who set lovely approachable level, well, approachable is going too far maybe, but medium level puzzles that I really enjoy solving, both welcoming us to 2026. And look at the kind of stylized 2026 written in this grid with a couple of other coloured lines. Brilliant. I mean, just the construction values alone are well worth celebrating. As is the new year, so I hope your resolutions are going okay so far. I hope you're having a great new year. We are just continually trying to combat the storm of madness out in the world by getting back to a bit of rationality and logically solving Sudoku. And I'll have a go at this in a moment. I'm going to very quickly mention that on Patreon, as well as Gridogram, Connections, crossword videos, we have the monthly Sudoku Hunt, which is off by one. Brilliant document by Panthera. Do check it out. It's a calendar, basically. You can solve it and send in a solution. We've also, of course, got all of our apps which feature line Sudoku and classic Sudoku too. We've got the Worms, and they're brilliant too. Have a look on the description field under the video for all of the links connected with the channel. But the first link is to this puzzle, Happy MMXXVI. Shouldn't have added IE to that. MMXXVI clearly translates to 2026, the year of our Lord, 2026. And Ollie Marr has sent us this. We've got some rules. Let's go through those. Normal Sudoku rules apply 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3x3 box. A purple line contains a set of distinct consecutive digits in any order. So this one could go 6, 3, 4, 5, 2, for instance. Adjacent digits on a green line have a difference of at least 5. The grey line is a palindrome, so it reads the same from both ends, so those two digits will be the same, those two will be the same, and those two will be the same. Now, there's more. There's an important negative constraint. I think this was in Ollie Marr's last puzzle as well. No two cells sharing an edge in the puzzle can contain digits summing to 5 or 10, which is a really fascinating constraint. I struggled with it last time. Let's see how we get on this time. You can try it on that first link under the video or watch my solve. Let's get cracking. Okay, so the thing I like to do is to tell you the way that green lines work. So digits next to each other on a green line can't include a 5 because 5 has no possible Sudoku neighbor. Therefore, we alternate between high and low, higher than 5 and lower than 5 to maintain that difference. And so I'm going to colour this line as far as it goes in alternating cells, if I'm getting this right. Let's hope I am. I think that's one colour. Let's use light blue and pink for the other one. The contrast is not great. I didn't want to use green because it sometimes obscures the line. Let's use red and yellow. They're very good colours for this. There we go. Okay, so yellow is either high and red low or the other way round. Now, the other thing I was going to tell you is that there are certain positions on a line like this where you can't put 4 or 6. And they would include any cell where the two neighbours can see each other. So for that cell, these two neighbours are in the same row and box. They can't, therefore, both be 9, so this couldn't be a 4. The thing works with 6 as well. So in fact, I think these 3 cells are a set of either 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9, because they're all the same colour and they're in the same, they've all got the same requirements. Actually, this is a set as well, because that has 2 neighbours that see each other. That one does, and that one does. These don't. That one does. Okay, I'm literally going to put 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 into every cell that I can tell this applies to on this line. No, what I should think about is colouring this line. Okay, this time I am going to use pink and green. Let's just see if we can relate it to the other line. Yeah, we can. Look, we've got 2 green in this row and 3 red in this row. I'm just checking I haven't fouled up the lines. No, that's good. We can't have 5 of one colour, so red must, green cannot be red. Green must be yellow, and therefore pink must be red. And does that give me a 4th? Not in this row. Oh, I'm not getting 4 of a kind in any row or column or anything. Oh, but the palindrome? No, those 2 are the same polarity because they're at different ends. That one is the center of the palindrome, so that doesn't connect up to anything else. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's go through 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9ing cells on this line, which have 2 neighbors that see each other. There's quite a few of them. Now, I've got 3 yellow 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So that's a set of either 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9 in this row. And we know that's a set. That digit must be the same as that because that's part of this trio and that's part of this trio. And if you take out the 2 similar digits, you're left with those 2 being the same as each other. Oh, is this a puzzle for placeholders? I don't want to do it if I can avoid it. This line's not a lot of use. Actually, maybe this one is. Right. What doesn't go on the Renban line in this box, in this row? Because it's a 7-cell Renban line, the numbers are all different. They must involve the numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Therefore, the numbers off the line are going to be from 1, 2, 8, or 9. And that's going to give me a sextuplet. In fact, I know the colour because we've had the 3 reds from 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. These must be the 3 yellows. So that is yellow. And that means... Oh, I was going to say that means this is red. That is not the case necessarily. This could be a 1, 2 pair, leaving 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the line. Right, I've got something. That is not 3 or 7. So the 3 or 7 in the yellow set of 3 has to be in one of these 2 cells. Remember, this is a set either of 1, 2, 3 or of 7, 8, 9. And that digit is not the 3 or 7. So the 3 or 7 is in one of those 2 cells. It's now not there. But much more importantly, it is looking at both of these cells. And 3 cannot be next to 7. So if we have a 7 in yellow here, we can't have a 3 in red. And if we have a 3 in yellow, we can't have a 7 in red. So that is a pair of either 1, 2 or 8, 9. And this cell are both from the 3, 7 pair. Now, if that's a 7, it's flanked on all sides by 1 or 2. Well, the point is, again, it can't be touching 3 or 7. It also can't touch 4 or 6. So this cell is 1, 2, 8 or 9. And we've got another pair. And this cell in this column, which is also yellow, has to either be 3, 7 or 4, 6. Well, 3 or 7 or 4 or 6. Now, in this row, that can't be 3, 7 anymore because that 3, 7 has appeared. Oh, this group of cells is 4, 5, and 6. I don't know that that's helpful, but it's true. Oh, this digit definitely appears here, and we know that's not 4 or 6. So this is another one of the 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 group. I'm wondering whether this has to be a 4 or a 6, which would be really helpful. I don't think that's proven yet. No, it's yellow, and that could be 3, 7. So, oh, this is 3, 7, but these Either of these could be 4 or 6, the monogamous digit. Oh, I thought I'd got somewhere and it's got a bit stalled. Oh no, look, that's a 1, 2, 8, 9 pair. That's either 1 and 2 or 8 and 9. So this is 3 or 7 here. Oh, I could have done that from that pair as well. Didn't really see that. Now, that means, well, we already knew this. This is indeed not 3 or 7 because 3 or 7 is connected to it. So now we've got a 1, 2 or an 8, 9 pair there. This digit is 3, 7, 4 or 6. And this can't be from 3 or 7, nor can that. I still haven't really broken through. Maybe I need to think more about this Renban, because it's surely here for a reason. Two red cells there and only one here. Means at least one red. That's not any use. Right. I didn't quite break through, so let's try again somehow. We've got that 3, 7 pair. Both of these cells, C3 and 7, so they can't be 3 or 7, and they can't be yellow 1, 2, 8 or 9. They could both be from 4, 5, 6 though, or one of them could be a red, more extreme number. I don't know. Oh, hang on, this won't allow this to be 3 or 7. I mean, that's because you can't have 3, 7 next to each other, and you can't have 4 next to a 7 or 6 next to a 3. So this is quite extreme. Quite extreme seems to be a theme here. That one I don't know. I don't think I do know. Oh, is it only this box where we got the 6 of the fairly extreme numbers? Yeah, I still don't know if this is 4 or 6. I have a feeling it is, but we probably won't find out for a while. Certainly not if I can't figure out how to make progress. Three or 7 there, 3 or 7 here. Red 3, 7, red 3, 7. We're looking at another red 3, 7 up here somewhere. That's not a lot of use. Oh, we've got this palindrome. Those two are the same colour. This can be yellow, but it would be 3, 4, 6 or 7. That can be red, but it would be the 4th one in the box. These two are the same colour as well. Is that any use now? I don't think so. Okay, I'm a bit stuck. I probably need to actually colour certain digits. Right, let's make that sort of pink and that one orange. Oh, I don't know, that's not going to help, is it? Let's maybe do it with the other yellow colour. So, or with the other set of 1, 2, 8, 9. Those two have to be the same digit, and those two have to be the same digit. And that means that the 1, 2, 8, 9 in yellow in column 8 are both up here. And therefore these aren't yellow 1, 2, 8, 9 or red 1, 2, 8, 9. These are from 3, 7, 4, 5 and 6. I don't know. I'm not going to pencil mark that because it just doesn't seem to be relevantly helpful to me. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing something here. Oh yes, I'm missing the rule that no two cells sharing an edge contain digits summing to 5 or 10, which I should have thought about before, because isn't that going to be the rule that stops this solution, that stops this puzzle having two solutions? Now this is going to be relevant somewhere. If this was a 3, oh, no, this is it. This is really simple, isn't it? If yellow was low, these two cells would be 1 and 2. No, I was going to make a mistake. I was going to claim that one of them would be sitting next to a 3. But that's not right. That's not it. But something here is going to break through. I just need to figure it out. I probably do need to colour things against each other. So let's make that violet and this one green. So that's violet and this is green. Oh, look. Well, if that's a 3, it would be surrounded by 8 and 9. If it's a 7, it would be surrounded by 2 and 1. Ah, if red was low, this digit would be a 3, and this wouldn't be allowed to be a 2 because of the 5 connection. So if red's low, that's 3, that's 1, that's 2. This would have to be 9 to avoid... Oh, what else is happening? 3, 1, 2, 3... And 2 can't be next to 8. Okay, this can't be a 10 pair because they're next to each other. So if that's a 2, for instance, this has to be 9 because it's the other polarity, but it mustn't add up to 10. And if it's 1, that's 8. So this is a 10 pair. No, a non-10 pair. That might be it. Oh, there's something going on. I can't work it out. 2 mustn't be next to 8. One of those is from 2-8. One of these is from 2-8. If one of these is a 2, that can't be a 2. Because this would be low and would be a 3, and they'd be next to each other. So that can't be a 2. And therefore this one can't be a 1. And now this one, I don't know, what does that do? Does that do anything? That's weird, but that was true. This can't be a 2 because that would be low and be a 3 next to it. Now, if this was a 1, oh, that would be high. This wouldn't be allowed to be a 9 though, which is quite interesting. Oh, this is it. It's something to do with these connections between same colours sitting next to each other, I think. Which can never be 2, 3 sitting next to each other. So this digit can't be 2 either, because it would be sitting next to a low digit, which would be 3. So if that can't be 2, this can't be 1. And now this pair has a 2 in. Is this thing absolutely obvious? It probably is. Oh, I just don't see it. Right, I'm going to say that this digit is yellow 37, because yellow 37 can't sit in any of those cells, or it would be touching this and making a sum of 10. Yellow 37 can't be in those because of Sudoku, so that's yellow 37. And now one of these is a 3, and 2 can't sit there or there. That's sort of interesting. If that's a 2, this is 9. That's 8, 1, 3, 7, 9, 8. I don't know, not 8. This can't be a 9 now. Right, something went wrong there, and I don't know where I started thinking about that. If this was 2, this has to be 9, and that's 8. So I'm starting down here. If this is, I don't know if this is what I did a moment ago. If that's 2, this has to be 9, that's 8. This is 3, that's 9, and that's a problem, because now 9 would be next to 1, right? If this was 8, no, if this was 2, we've got a problem, because that has to sit next to 9 then, the other polarity digit that doesn't give a 10 sum. And that means this digit has to be 8. And if that's 8, this is 3, and that's 9. But if that's 9, this is the other polarity and would be a 1, because we've ruled out 2 because of that pair. So this isn't 2, and now we know that red is high, and I'm going to convert red to orange. That is quite complicated. I'm going to convert yellow to dark blue, which is my low color, and then I can fill in some digits. 3 there, 1 in the corner. Let's get rid of that violet and green coloring. I don't really need it anymore. That's a 7 now, high. Oops, 7. This is low, 2. 7 is always flanked by 2 or 1. This digit is high. That's an 8-9 pair, right. Now, I've got to keep using the rule, but let's just do Sudoku first. 3, 7. 7 is flanked by 1 and 2. That digit is high, but it's not allowed to be 9 because it would be next to 1. Oh, this rule is very important and very powerful. I'm beginning to understand. Okay, now, these are low, so they're not 7, 8, or 9. These are high, so I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3. I'm getting rid of 1, 2 from those cells. I'm getting rid of the high digits from there and here. Oh, I've seen something there. Look at this pair. We can't have 4, 1. And in this pair, we can't have 3, 2 because they would add up to 5. So we're getting more progress. That is now 2 or 3. This one can't be 3 by Sudoku. This is 6 or 9 because it's not 7 or 8. Now we've had an 8, 9 pair in this row. I'm going to say this is 2, 3, or 4. That one is low, but it's not 2, so it's 1. 1 can't touch 9 or 4 because of the rule about 5s and 10s. That's a 2, 3 pair, an 8, 9 pair, and 1, 7. Everything else in the row is from 4, 5, 6. Now, in this Renban row, this digit is no longer 1. It can't be 8 now, or 9 would be on the line without 8. So that's 2 or 9. I wonder if, oh, 1 can't be next to 9. That's really simple. So that's an 8. That didn't actually fix whether this was 2 or 9, but it got me a 9 here. That means 9's in one of those cells and one of these. 8 is in one of those at the top, so is 7. 2's in one of these, and so is 3. And 2 and 3 mustn't be next to each other up there. They have to be chaperoned by something else. So they're in those cells. These are from 4, 5, 6, and that's a 1. Wow, so there's no 1 on this Renban. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Everything else is from 4, 5, 6, of course. That can't be 9, it would be sitting next to 1. 5 and 6 must both be on this line now that 1 isn't. I could pencil mark that, but it might be crazy. Now, more use of this rule. I bet there's somewhere where I'm not... Yes, 1, 9 is not allowed, so that's an 8. Oh, I've got that 9. That's really blatant, isn't it? Oh, we've got the palindrome, so this can't be a 1. And we can't have 8, 2. It's the rule again. So that's a 2. The palindrome says this is a 3. 3 can't go next to 7 on the line, so it's flanked by 8 and 9. This digit is 6 or 7, not ruled out in either case by the rule, I don't think. That is probably the same as this, but that's for later speculation. I was going to say this can't be 4, but I'm misinterpreting the grey line. It certainly can be. Oh, we've got a 2 there, so this digit in the corner is 9. Very obvious, Mark. Now, 9 there means there's a 2 on this line somewhere. There's also a 3 on this line in one of those 2 cells. And now 7 can't be in those cells on the line. So 7's in one of these. One of these 2 is definitely 7. These are from 4, 5, 6, 9 in the box, and that's a quad. So this can't be 6. This is a 7, 8 pair now. I don't really understand how that worked, but it did work. Oh, 3 is looking at that cell, so this is where 3 goes. And just as we had a 1, 2, 3 triple at the top of column 8, we've got one at the bottom of column 2, which is a little surprising, perhaps. This digit is 4, 5, or 6. We've got 2 of those in this column. Three, that. If that was a 2, this would have to be 9. Maybe it's time to think about the palindrome. These 2 are the same digit. These 2 are the same digit. Well, it can't be 8. Could it be 7? No, because it would be next to 3. So these 2 and that are all the same digit. This can't be 9, because we've had the 8, 9 pair in the box. So 9 is not there in red. 9 is here. That is a 4, 5, or 6 in red. So that's what it is everywhere. Might be worth keeping that and colouring red cells against each other, but I don't want to run away with myself yet. Now, I'm sure there's more of this rule to do if I just find out where. 2 next to 8, 9, 3. I don't know. I can't see anywhere where it's immediately in operation. 7 cannot sit there by the rule, and it can't sit there or there by Sudoku. So 7 also can't sit here by the rule. So 7 is placed in box 5 by the rule. Now 7 is in one of those 2 cells. 8 is either there or there in box 5. I can't tell which. If you think I should be able to, I don't know how. This can't be 4 or 9 by the rule, sitting next to 1. So that's definitely 5 or 6. The 9 is in one of those 2 cells. Not being next to a 1 is fine. We're not allowed a 6-4 pair in this row. Haven't really thought about any 6-4 pairs yet. They're probably going to become important. That can't be 7 anymore. Okay, this is repeating in one of these cells. Can it be a 1? That would then be 2. No, it can't be a 1 in these cells because that would be a 2, which would make this a 9 on the whisper, and then you'd have 1 sitting next to 9. So this is not a 1 that is repeating in these green cells, but it does repeat in one of these 3. So it's not the 1. It could be 5 or 6. Or it could be whatever is going to wind up here. I don't know what that is. I expect I'm missing an application of the rule. It's a really interesting rule. Yeah, oh, nearly. If I knew that was 8, I could say that that would be where 2 went in the box. Oh, I do know that's 8. Look, it's got a 9 looking at it. There we go. 8 there, 9 here. Now, 2 can't go there or there next to 8, so 2 has to be here. 2 can't be there because it would be next to 3, so we've placed 2 again. Now, this is a palindrome, but this is not a palindrome, this is a whisper, so that's a 9, not a 6. That's now 8. We need another 8 in columns 4, 5, 6. I've found it. 8, 7, 2, 9, 3. We mustn't put 1 next to 9, so I'm going to put 1 here. Then that's a 1 by Sudoku as well. And these 2 are from 4, 5, 6. So green is from 4, 5, 6. Now, I might get rid of all of my blue and orange, because I can't really see the point now we've done all the whisper numbers of keeping that. What I'd rather colour is red, green and yellow for the 4, 5, 6s. So in this box I'm using red and green for those 2, and that's yellow. This is now green, that's yellow. This is now red. There's a green in one of these cells. That's yellow, isn't it? 4, 5 or 6. Now, something must be ruled out there by the rule. No, it's not, weirdly. Actually, this can't be 5, or that would be a 6-4 pair. So yellow is not 5. That's quite interesting. So the 5 in the box is in one of those 2 cells. This can't be 6 now here, because that would be next to 4. So this must be the 7 alternative instead. And this is 4, 5 or 6 green. So I'm going to have to use this 4 and 6 not being able to be next to each other again somewhere, I imagine. Those 2 are yellow and green in some order. I don't know the order, but I know that becomes red. And in this column, I've really only just noticed I've got a 4, 5, 6 triple. So these digits are from 1, 2, 7, 8. That one is not allowed to be 1. The only way 8 is getting on this Renban is in that cell. So maybe it is going to be 8. These are from 4, 5, 6, 9, and this digit can't be 9. So that is 4, 5 or 6. I think this Renban is worth thinking about. What did I say is definitely on it? 6 and 5, because the set of digits that exist, 1 to 9, for 5 of them to be consecutive, 5 must be on that line. Once 1's not on it, 6 is also on it. So 5 and 6 are here. Up this column, 4, 5, 6 and 9, but 5 and 6 are on that line, so they're not in this cell. So if this was 4, doesn't 4 have to be on? No, if this was 4, this line would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't be, because look, 2 and 3 are there. This digit can't be 2 or 3, as it would have to be if that was 4. This line would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, in fact, maybe I should pencil mark this cell as 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. The only thing that does is prove that this line is not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's not the only thing it does. We need to fit 2 and 3 into this row. And 2 can't even go here by Sudoku. 2 has to go on the line. And therefore the line is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that digit is a 2. And that digit is where the 3 goes. And the others on the line are 4, 5, 6. And I'll be trying to colour them in a moment. As soon as I've made that 9, this one's 7 or 8. These not 9. This 7 or 8. And that's part of a pair. So in this column, we still need 1 digit from 4, 5, 6 and 1 from 7 or 8. That's going to take both of the 7. No, we don't. We've had both 7, 8s. We need 1 from 4, 5, 6 and number 3. 2 can't be in those cells. 8 can't be in these cells either because of the 2 being next to 8 rule. That can't be a 4, 6 pair, so one of them's a 5, and that's not. I was going to try and colour these. I don't know what colours to use, so I'm not going to. I'm going to focus instead on this being a 1, 7 pair, which makes this cell an 8. And that gives us 7 down here. Now, one of those is a 3, so this can't be 7. Oh, that was obvious from that being a 1, 7 pair. 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. This is 7. 7 is next to 8 and either 4, 5, or 6 up here. That's a 4, 5, 6 triple. So in the box, 2 can't be here. It must be in the top row. And now that can't be 2 and is a 3. That's a 2. We've got 3, 3. We put a 3 here. No 3s in the corner of this puzzle. This digit at the top is from 4, 5, 6. We do know its colour. It's yellow. One of those is yellow. Okay, that's a green. Oh, this one sees yellow in the box, green in the row. That's red. That's green. One of those has to be 5, otherwise there'd be a 4, 6 pair. So red is now not 5. And we now know red and yellow are both not 5, so it must be green that is 5. Lovely. And we're doing quite well with the colouring around as well. Let's just keep focus. These 2 can't be 5. That one's not yet. Oh, this can't be 5. So that is 5 and is green. And now this is green and is 5. And this is not green, which is important. So this one is green and is 5. And there must be only one 5 left to put in the puzzle. There it is. All my green 5s are done. One of these 2 is a 9, which will break up the 4, 6 pairing. That's fine. Up here we've got digit. That can't be 8 sitting next to 2. So 8 gets into the corner. This is 4 or 6 yellow. That must be the yellow. That must be the red. 4, 6, 5, 3, 8. 2 is up there. Whatever that is has to go here. 1 or 7. Can't be a 7 sitting next to a 3. So that's a 1. That's a 7. I think we're going to finish everything except 4s and 6s now. This is a 2, 7, 9 triple. That's now not a 9, so it's 4 or 6. And it is red, and this is a 9. And this is a colour which is yellow. And the last yellow is going here. And this must be a 9 next to it. And down here we have 2, 6. No, we have 2 red 7. That one is red. 2 and 7 go next to it. And now we just have to sort out the 4, 6s. And somewhere 4 must not be next to 1. Is that the only instance? It's probably not, but it's the one I've found. But it's the one that disambiguates yellow as 6, red as 4, and there's the finish. Oh, well, if I wrote in the top 3 digits, that would be the finish. There we go. Brilliant. What a lovely puzzle by Olimar. really elegant, and he's done it just by writing 2026 in the grid in various colours and sticking in a couple of flat Ren bands. It's beautifully done. I love that. Super puzzle. Thank you so much for joining us on the channel every day. It's lovely to have your company. Come back tomorrow for more, and we'll see you then. Happy 2026 to you. Bye for now.